Namaste. Welcome to this Yoga Nidra practice inspired by Yoga Sutra 1.1. Atha Yogānuśāsanam. Now the teaching of yoga begins. This sutra reminds us that the path does not begin someday when life is perfect, when the mind is quiet, or we finally feel ready. It begins now, exactly where we are. In this practice, you are invited to rest deeply, soften the body, and gently return to the present moment. You do not need to fix yourself or become someone else. Simply allow this breath, this body, and this moment to become your doorway. Atha, now, begin again. So lie down in a comfortable position. Traditionally, Yoga Nidra is practiced lying on the back with the legs resting slightly apart, the feet falling naturally outward, and the arms resting a little away from the sides of the body. And you can turn the palms upward if that feels comfortable. If you are doing this practice sitting down, make sure your spine is upright. Your head is resting comfortably. And you can place your hands on your knees or your thighs with your palms facing upward. Make any adjustments you need to make now. If you need a cushion beneath the knees or the blanket beneath the head. Once the practice begins, allow the body to become still. And allow your eyes to close. Feel the surface beneath you. Feel how the earth is already receiving your weight. You do not need to hold yourself up. You do not need to carry yourself for these next few moments. Let the ground hold you. Take a slow breath in and breathe out with a gentle sigh. Once again, breathing in and softly breathing out. One more time. A slow, easy breath in and a long breath out. Now allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. There is nothing you need to change, nothing you need to control. Simply notice that breathing is happening. The body is breathing, and you are here. Bring your awareness to the whole body. the whole body from the crown of the head to the tips of the fingers, to the tips of the toes. Become aware of the whole body at once. Notice the temperature of the air against the skin, the touch of clothing, the weight of the body upon the surface beneath you. Notice whatever is here without judging it. This is your starting place. Not the body you wish you had, not the mind you think you should have. This body, this breath, this moment. Silently hear the word Atha, now. Atha, I am here now. Make a quiet inner decision to remain aware throughout the practice. Silently repeat, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am resting and I am aware. We now come to the Sankalpa. The Sankalpa, a short, clear statement of inner intention. It is not a demand placed upon yourself. It is a seed planted gently in the receptive ground of awareness. For this practice, you may use I begin again with clarity and trust, or perhaps any other short statement that arises naturally for you. Repeat your sankalpa silently 3 times with full attention, with quiet feeling. Allow the words to settle beneath the surface of the mind. There is nothing more to do with them now. The seed has been planted. We now begin the rotation of consciousness through the body. Move your awareness quickly from one point to the next. There is no need to move the physical body. Simply hear the name of each part and feel it inwardly. Remain awake, remain aware. We begin with the right hand. right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the waist, right hip, right thigh, kneecap, back of the knee, calf, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Feel the whole right side. Now move to the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the waist, left hip, left thigh, kneecap, back of the knee, calf, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Feel the whole left side. Now the back of the body, back of the head, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the whole upper back, middle back, lower back, right buttock, left buttock, the whole spine, from the base of the spine to the back of the neck, the whole spine. Become aware of the entire back side of the body. Now move to the front of the body, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, the whole front side of the body. Now feel the whole right leg, the whole left leg, both legs together, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, both arms together, the whole back body, the whole front body, the head, the face, the torso, the arms, the legs, the entire body. The entire body still supported, aware. Feel the outline of the body. And imagine that the body is becoming slightly heavier, sinking more completely into the surface beneath you. The whole body heavy, the whole body still, the whole body resting. And now sense the body becoming light. Light as though the weight is dissolving. Light as though the body could float. The whole body light, spacious, unburdened. Now release both heaviness and lightness and simply feel the body as it is. Bring your awareness to your breath, your natural breath. Do not alter the breathing, simply observe. Feel the breath entering through the nostrils. Feel the breath leaving through the nostrils. Coolness as the breath enters. Slightly warm as the breath leaves. Become aware of each inhalation as a beginning. Each exhalation as a release. Breathing in, something begins. Breathing out, something is allowed to end. Inhalation, arrival. Exhalation, letting go. We now explore opposite experiences. Do not force the sensations, allow memory and imagination to awaken them gently. The feeling of tiredness. Recall the feeling of being deeply tired, the heaviness that comes after a long day, the desire to stop, to put everything down. Feel tiredness throughout the whole body. The body heavy with tiredness. The mind tired of planning, tired of carrying, tired of trying. Now release tiredness. Awaken the opposite experience, the feeling of freshness. The feeling of waking up after deep, restoring sleep. Fresh air entering the lungs. A clear morning. A new day that has not yet been written. Feel freshness spreading through the body. The face fresh. The breath fresh. The mind clear and renewed. Release freshness. Now the feeling of being stuck. Recall the feeling of being unable to move forward. Standing before a closed door, uncertain what to do. Repeating the same thoughts, the same habits, the same inner conversation. Feel the experience of being stuck. No need to analyze it, simply know the feeling. Now release it completely and awaken the feeling of possibility, a door opening, a path appearing, a first step becoming visible. You do not need to see the whole journey, only the next step. Feel the quiet energy of possibility. Something new can begin. A new response, a new choice, a new way of seeing. Release possibility. Let both experiences dissolve. Rest in the space that contains all opposites. Now imagine that you are standing at the edge of a quiet landscape just before dawn. You are standing at the edge of a quiet landscape just before dawn. The world is still. The sky is dark, but not completely dark. A faint line of light is beginning to appear on the horizon. You are standing on a simple path. Behind you lies the landscape through which you have already traveled. The places you have known, the choices you have made, the moments of courage, the moments of uncertainty, the things completed, the things left unfinished. You do not need to turn around. You know that the past is there. But for now, it does not need to follow you. In front of you, the path continues into the soft morning light. You cannot see where it ends. You are not required to know. You need only stand here at the threshold between what has been and what has not yet come. This threshold is the present moment. Feel the ground beneath your feet, cool and steady. Feel the air touching your face. The world is quiet enough for you to hear your own breathing. Inhale, exhale. Beside the path is a small stone seat. You sit down. There is nowhere you need to go yet. No decision has to be forced. You simply sit at the meeting place between night and morning. Above you, the darkness begins to soften. The first birds begin to call. A breeze moves gently through the grass. Tiny drops of dew catch the glowing light. The world is beginning again without struggle. The dawn does not force the darkness away. It simply appears quietly, gradually, naturally. Notice how nature does not carry yesterday into this morning. The tree does not regret the leaves it has lost. The river does not return to gather the water that has already passed. The sky does not hold yesterday's clouds. Everything meets this moment as it is. Now imagine that you are holding a small bundle in your hands. This bundle contains something you no longer need to carry into the next step of your journey. Perhaps an old disappointment, a harsh judgment about yourself, or the weight of a previous attempt, or the belief that you should be further along, or the fear that you may begin and fail again. You do not need to name it clearly, simply feel its weight in your hands. Beside the path, a gentle stream is flowing. Walk slowly toward the water. Kneel beside it. Place the bundle upon the surface of the stream. Watch as the water receives it. You do not have to throw it away. You do not have to reject the past. You simply allow the current to carry what no longer needs to remain. Watch the bundle drifting away, moving further downstream, becoming smaller until it disappears from view. Notice your hands now, open, empty, available. Return to the path. The sun is beginning to rise. Warm light touches the horizon. A golden path appears before you. You still cannot see the whole journey, but you can see the place where your next step will fall. Silently hear the word Atha. Now you take one step, only one step. Feel your foot touching the earth meeting your foot. Take another step and another. There is no need to hurry. Each step is complete in itself. Each step begins and ends in the present. As you walk, silently repeat, I do not need to see the whole path. I need only meet this moment. I am allowed to begin again. The morning light grows brighter, the path opens before you, and with every step you understand, beginning again does not erase what has happened. It allows what has happened to become wisdom. Beginning again does not require certainty. It asks only for willingness. Beginning again does not demand perfection. It asks for presence. Now the landscape gradually dissolves. The path dissolves. The morning sky dissolves. The stream dissolves, but the feeling of the threshold remains. The living presence of now. Let go of all images and return to simple awareness. Notice the breath. Notice the body. Notice the quiet space within which every sensation appears. A thought may arise, let it arise. A sensation may change, let it change. A sound may appear, let it appear. Everything begins, everything remains for the time, everything passes. And awareness is here. You do not need to hold any experience. You do not need to push any experience away. Rest as the quiet witnessing presence, the space in which every new moment arrives. Silently repeat Atha, now. This breath is new. This moment has never existed before. You are meeting life here for the first time. Rest in silence. And bring your Sankalpa, your intention, back into awareness. The same intention you planted at the beginning of the practice. Repeat it now with full attention and quiet conviction. And if you don't remember your intention, you can use I begin again with clarity and trust. Repeat it silently 3 times. Feel that the seed of this intention has been received. You do not need to force it to grow. Simply continue to nourish it through gentle, consistent action. And bring your awareness to your physical body. Once again, become aware of the natural breath. Notice the rise and fall of the abdomen. Become aware of any sounds around you. Feel the temperature of the air against the skin. Feel the clothing around the body. Feel the points of contact between the body and the surface that it is resting on. Invite small movements into the fingers, into the toes. Take a deep breath in Release the breath completely. Bring the palms together at the heart or rest the hands wherever they feel comfortable. And remember that you do not need to transform everything today. You only need to meet the moment that is here. Whenever you become distracted, whenever you lose your way, whenever an old pattern returns, there is another doorway, another breath, another beginning. Atha, now. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Take a final slow breath in and breathe out gently. And when you are ready, allow the eyes to open. Hari Om Tat Sat.